Afternoon, folks. Grandpa Greenwald here. Today I'm gonna saute some vegetables down and add some elk. Make some elk soft tacos this evening. They were brand new, not a brand new, but a new skillet to me. I picked this up at a thrift store. It's an old Ware-Ever cast aluminum. It's got a solid steel handle, so that does get warm. It's got the bottom's a little bit warped. I thought I could make it work out here on my burner. So what we're going to do, we're going to saute these vegetables down. We're going to get the elk cooking. I'll add my enchilada sauce. All this is standard soft taco type. Let's get some veggies in here. Well, drop my first piece on the ground. We'll see if this is going to do. I don't have a lid for this pot because it's new. We're just kind of feeling it out now. Feeling it out, see what it's going to do, how it's going to take the heat. Totally unfamiliar with this thing. I have some cast aluminum, I have some cast aluminum Wagner magnalites that I really love. I've had those for years and years, and I really love those. But I wanted something I could cook outside or feel comfortable bringing outside. And if I mess it up, I mess it up. It's not a big deal. Okay, back to the veggies. Might as well talk about the veggies a little bit. We have yellow onions, green bell peppers, 5 or 6 cloves of garlic in there, 0 salt, 0 pepper, no seasoning whatsoever. We're gonna bring the seasoning with the canned enchilada sauce. So I'm gonna go ahead and dump these in there also. These are cherry tomatoes right out of my garden in the back. And if I wouldn't have been so lazy, I would have also brought some basil up. Now we're gonna let this sit and saute, and probably need to find a lid for it. I have a 12-inch Lodge lid. This will give us some help on it, but well, it's better than nothing. Other than I need to bring a cloth and wipe off a little of that dust on the top. There goes the tomato. No. I'll wash that baby off and eat it. Okay. Fire looks good. Looks like it's working. Looks like it's doing what I wanted to do. Even the tomatoes are getting soft. So there you go. Let me put this lid back on. And we'll just let it sit here and simmer a minute. Well, I guess I'm learning every time I drop something, I'm learning how much I can use this pan for, how the depth works for me. Then we'll see. Got quite a bit of vegetables in there. Well, that's looking. Well, these babies are softening really nice. All righty, let's take this lid off. See, whoa, they're stewing down really nice in there. Let me go ahead and put this elk in. Kind of speed this along a little bit. There you go. Dropping again. I don't waste a lot here. I got a big old red dog in there that would love to have this piece of meat. So, well, I was going to tell you folks, just thinking about what we were telling you about Mr. Slim saving my bacon many years ago when I was cooking, and I mentioned the fishing camp in Cocodrie, Louisiana, and I was going to tell you a little bit about that. Some interesting stuff going on down south, but to get there, to get down to Cocodrie from Harahan, you had to go across a bridge, a big, tall bridge, over the Mississippi River. It's called the UEP Long Bridge. It's in Jefferson Parish, Louisiana. And that baby didn't scare me, I guess, when I was riding as a kid, but as a young adult, you start out on that bridge, and it's just a long ramp. When you turn on to the ramp, you're on there. There is no backing up. There's no going anywhere else except up. And so the bridge is really narrow. It seems like barely enough. It's 2 lanes this way and 2 lanes that way. So you're creeping up to the top, and the Mississippi River is way, way, way down there. When I was a kid, it wasn't uncommon. You could look back. This is the early '60s, late '50s, early '60s. It wasn't uncommon for people to use the bridge to commit suicide. They take the long dive. Pretty scary anyway. But this bridge, you're driving up this, and because the river's way down there, it's instantly you're cautious. You know, if you're getting too close to the side, don't get over there. You're gonna run off, or you're gonna fall off or something. And so you get on the inside rail. You get on the inside rail, and there's a truck on the outside rail creeping about 20 miles an hour. And then all of a sudden, uh, you're scared to death, absolutely scared to death, driving over there, holding on for dear life. And here comes a train, right, coming the opposite direction, right up the middle of the bridge. The 2 sides of the bridges or the bridge are separated by a train track. So you'll get a big old freight train coming in there, a huge semi on your right hand side, uh, just a hauling, and all you can do is hope you can make it to the hump and start downhill. And yeah, if you ever get a chance, I don't drive over bridges at all anymore. I think that was some kind of latent phobia, or but I don't even do flyovers. Hence, I don't go to big cities and where you're constantly having to go up in the air. This is about ready to move indoors into one of my small magnalites and let it simmer on the stove so we can get to our veggie fry.